Hello, welcome back. Last time, the level seemed like it came to a climax, but it did not come to an end, as I expected. But looking at how long I've been here, it was less than I thought, so maybe this makes sense. Where am I? Okay, it just the camera was panned there, and I didn't recognize my environs. There's jars of stuff here. Okay, so there's a strawberry path somewhere in this mess. Way up there. Okay, so I'm going there for a strawberry, and that is my only concern at the moment. That sort of colored outline usually means put fish here and then do something with it. Probably that fish, I guess. Okay, gonna work backward from here. Dash block shenanigans are happening. I'm probably boosting from one to the other, and then... okay. Doing a climb of sorts. That could be a hyper bunny hop situation that'll drop and move the fish, and I'm not so sure. Okay, so continuing to work backwards. I'm exploding around there. Who's helping me do that? You? Oh, fish bowl, okay. So dealing with that whole system. How am I crossing this entire gap? That's a big gap to cross. My hair will be pink, so maybe that's enough to just do it, but then how am I getting to the springboard in the first place? Okay, so now hang on. This thing goes a different direction than I thought it did. Okay, no, you're gonna help me cross the gap. So I activate you, I dash, spring, wave dash, and then I'm there, maybe? I'm a little short on dashes after that point, but I think I just do all of this dashless until the spring, maybe? Okay, and prior to that, you look like you just moved downward, probably, and there I am. Okay, so how was all that? You didn't move. Oh, okay, so that's not connected to you. Alright, okay, so I was primed for this sort of nonsense in the previous room. You want me to do... I didn't know what you wanted me to do back there, and I still don't hear. Is it that? I guess that works. Okay, so wall bounce later. Oops. And then I need to upright dash earlier. Okay. Yep. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so I need a little more distance somehow. Actually, that was enough. I just had to press the button earlier. Okay, oops. How am I handling this fishbowl exactly? So I pick it up, I get to that thing, I wall jump, then I'm here. I don't know that I can wall jump from there to the spikes, to the spring without hitting the spikes. Like, my horizontal movement is very compromised when I'm carrying something heavy. But I guess let's try and hope, and if it doesn't work, then I'll figure out something else. But it might just work. Okay, it just works. I did it bad, but it does work. The fact that this is one tile lower than where my floor is throwing off my wave dash. I should be able to adapt, but apparently I'm not always. Duh! Okay, so pick up later, I guess? Just this one tile down wave dash. Also, aiming at that, I feel like I'm just lower than I feel like I should be here. That was a bad explosion because I didn't change my direction early enough because I was closer to the orange than I realized. So, why is my momentum so inconsistent there, I wonder? Kinda has to do with where I do my... I think that's actually an extended hyper more than a wave dash. I know, those are the same thing, just depends on whether I start in the air or not. But yeah, I do mostly want to put my feet down there. Mostly. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay, and then... I don't know what I'm doing. It's probably wave dash into bunny hop there. Okay, it's also just the lateness of my up left dash after the spring that determines where I go. That might be the entire thing, actually. Yeah, okay, just do that nice and late. I might be able to just do like 2 wall jumps instead of a whole bunch of little ones. That's very inconsistent. 1, 2. Yes, but it felt bad, so I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Yeah, that just feels better, even though, I mean, I'm not consistent at that either, but I think it's more so than the other thing, maybe? Ah, am I? I don't know. Either way is gonna be problems, it looks like. So just deal with the problems, that's fine, whatever. Gosh, that spring is just in such a weird, awkward spot. Ah, no boost. I guess I jumped too late. This all feels super cool to pull off when I actually do it. Okay, so I'm here, but then I need to stall in the air for a bit, so I guess that's what the crystal is for. So I'll ring the touch switch even though I'm not doing whatever... What does it do? Maybe that? Okay, it's incomplete though, there's more. Okay, so wait, no, that's a different symbol. Oh, it moves this down. To get the fish out of the way because I can't go with the fish there. I see. Okay, so to proceed through the room, I would explode this one to the right, but instead I want to go left. Oh. I don't think I want to dash up after this crystal. I think I want to hyper bunny hop. Dash up right to get to the crystal because I need to. Veer left, dash up, hope that the timing and positioning puts me in the left half of the explosion radius of that. Then explode there and get a ball bounce off of that afterwards? Oh dear. So that'll be down and I can catch it. I go up, I jump, I can catch... Will I have a dash right then? No. Wait, so I'm gonna be dashless for this whole thing? Hold on, don't I need a dash? I don't suppose after the explosion I could maybe catch this wall without that? Well, that wouldn't work or help. Feels almost like I need to get the up boost from jumping off of that, and then also from the other one in the same motion without getting an extra dash. And then this is just return trip to the, I see the big vertical shaft that'll take me back here, okay? Well, I gotta get there and just play with it to find out how it works, because right now I don't know. Ooh, I was positioned bad, because I exploded weird. What? Okay, as planned. Not as planned. Not as planned. It's possible I want to bounce on that fish without exploding it, but I don't think that takes me far enough. How far is that exactly? Way too far for a bounce. Like, I know the bounce goes farther than I think, but it doesn't go that much farther than I think. But the explosion... Wait, I want the little explosion. Don't hold left. I want the little explosion because I need height, but not width. Okay. Height, but not width. Do not hold left. Big explosion. Little explosion. Oh, I need to stall for longer. Okay. I had a dash to stall with. Oops. Something about this room is kind of exhausting me. Okay. No. I dashed up instead of up left when I was exploding that fishbowl, and that kind of felt better. Maybe that's just a healthier way to go about things in general. There it didn't work so well. No, I think the angle works better with up left. But also, like, that was just the wrong direction. Yeah, angle works better with up left. I think there's a timing there that works. It's just kind of tight. What? There was. Okay, that was it. Like, that was it. I just had to cash it in, and I wasn't ready. Got bunny hop better. Like that. Like that. Oh, not quite like that. Chop. Okay. Why am I having so much trouble just initiating that wave dash? It's once again just a little lower than I keep expecting it to be. Like the first one in the... What? Okay. That was very confusing. Threw off my groove. Yeah. I did a leftward wall jump while continuously moving left, which makes sense for the situation, but also just felt super weird. Yeah, and I tried to do it again. Why did I try to do it again? Because I didn't want it the first time. Ah. Okay. This is not a particularly great reflex day for me, I can tell. It's okay. I think I'll be able to get this room done, and hopefully the strawberry one too, but... not really feeling like I'm playing at my very best. Just barely enough to get things done, maybe. No, okay. I was worried about hitting the explosion too early, so I dashed too early instead. And that was no better. Ah! That was a wall jump. On the far side. Not what I wanted. No! Man, that is just hard to nail. Yes, yes, not too early, then do... Also, that timing window is quite small. Is there a different place I could stand? Like, I'm trying to be kind of close to the fish's body, with the assumption that that gives me a better explosion arc. Yeah, no, being farther away does seem like it would be worse. But see, if I'm too close, I'll just bop the top of the fish, so I don't want to do that. Why is that so hard for me? I just have to wait longer, just like almost be on the ground before you do the thing. Almost... Oh. I thought I was holding right. But the game thought otherwise. Almost on the ground. But then, like, also do the second input better. Ah! Gonna have to do this again when I'm doing the room for real. It's fine. I'll have all this practice under my belt. I don't know why that's where I'm keeping my practice. What did that expression mean, anyway? Like, it makes sense if you were talking about something you ate, I guess. Suddenly I'm pondering, okay, well I recovered from that, good. Okay, I'm here, I'm doing this, and... Dang it, why is... See, like, it's just too... Where I'm hitting that spike, I feel like I'm really supposed to have more height than I have. It's just tighter than it should be. think I'm holding right when I hit the fish, in case that makes a difference. I did it once, I just wasn't ready for the follow-up. I could try an up left dash, but then I wouldn't get the wall bounce, so that definitely would not work. Okay, I got a weird idea. Could I take this crystal... No. No. I was thinking of taking the crystal way to the left and, like, dashing up right into the fish, but that will not work. Because I just... the distances and angles just don't allow for such a thing. Just... Okay. Closer. So second successful attempt, kinda. I think I needed to wall bounce later. If I could get all my variables under control up to that point, I'm sure I could make something work. It's just that I don't get there very often because I don't have that much control. See, okay, that's what happens if I'm too far right. See, man, that's what happens when I'm too early. But, like, I get so close to those spikes on the bottom. It just feels like there's something wrong with my jump arc. Can I hold up and get more height off of an explosion? I don't think I can. I think it's just like, there are two arcs, right? It's either holding away from it or not holding away from it. Like, as far as I know, it's just those two. But I'm going to try holding up and right when I explode and see if that helps, because those are the directions I want to veer in. Okay, I recovered. Also hold jump. Hold jump, that will help, because gravity's a little bit less that way. Up, right, and jump. Up, right, and... well, see, but I was focusing so hard on that I couldn't do the rest. Okay. Whoa, that worked somehow. Oh boy, I should be so dead right now, but I'm not. See, I'm holding upright and jump when I do that fishbowl explosion, so just do the same thing. But it's a different angle of approach. What? Yeah, that's just the dash buffering thing. So that fish is a little left of... actually, left is what I want. It's too far right for comfort, is part of my issue. It is a little left of center of that dotted line box. Okay, get enough control to hold up, right, and jump. I did it and it didn't help. Okay, so it's just that one super tight time window. It's like the second last thing on in the challenge. Fortunately, the room's not... well, the room on the way to the strawberry isn't too long. It's just... there still are plenty of failure points in between. That's a big one. Landing that bunny hop. It's just... my horizontal position is so variable that it's hard to adjust for everything else based on where I end up. So yeah, bopping the fish down definitely goes nowhere good. It just goes out of reach. Not helping anybody down there. Dang it. I wonder what the strawberry room is going to look like. I'm hoping to get that also done today. See, that angle is wrong. There's something wrong with my angle there. I cannot genuinely believe that being a pixel away from that spike and exactly timing the dash is the right thing. Except... no, it's just like a tighter than usual line up with the wall. Like, I have to line up the wall bounce, so I guess to some degree the spikes are immaterial. It just makes that timing a little bit tighter than it normally would be. So I guess it's fine. Just a harder version of this thing I already find hard. But not that much harder. It's like I have about half as much space as usual, which is a lot harder, to be fair. that timing just doesn't... it just doesn't. At least I don't. This part's all fine. That part's no problem. But right here, that part's all problems. Yes! Oh, but I needed to hold. Okay, need to hold. Okay, that's a new record. Go extremely late there. Try to be on the ground. Okay, I tried to be on the ground and it worked. Dang it! Try to be on the ground. Or at least close to it. See, now there, I didn't even make it far enough. Well, I guess I just exploded from the wrong spot? Ah, that is way too tight. And again, I still just feel like I'm doing something wrong in that spot. Like there's some way to get more... more something, somehow! Was I holding jump and... well, no I wasn't. Maybe that's the problem. Up and left or right don't make a difference, but jump probably does? Be sure to hold jump. Be sure to hold jump. I'm holding it the entire time here. Yeah, it seems to help. Just ignore the spikes, aim for the wall bounce, and, you know, if you hit that target, then you'll probably miss the spikes. It's more likely than not, I think. I didn't wait long enough, but that seemed like so long to wait! Or I didn't jump early enough. Oh, maybe that's my actual problem. I'm just not pressing the jump button quick enough. Okay, so whoops! What? Okay, here. Why? Well, I know why, but why did I do what I did? Yep, okay, too high. I was already tired 10 minutes ago, and this isn't helping. No! Not enough height! Why? Why did I not have enough height? I was holding jump, I thought I exploded in about the right most I reasonably could. I probably didn't, though. Maybe I'm supposed to be using that dash crystal somehow to dash a little more inside the fish, like where I was there, to get more, like, closer to its center and therefore farther to the right in the explosion arc. But no, that does not work at all. Also, I don't have enough hang time without using the dash to gain some. Maybe there's something I could do to fix that problem separately, but I didn't see anything in all the times I've been there. There, okay. Finish. Yeah! Yeah! I did it! Okay, thank goodness. Oh, okay, a strawberry room. Am I ready for this? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? Maybe. It's not huge. It's pretty small, actually. Okay, where do you go? Toward me. Okay, so you're for doing this. Ooh, that fish has a bad time. Isn't it supposed to go down lower? Hold on, why that fish have that kind of bad time? That doesn't seem right. There's that lower spring that it looks like it's supposed to hit. And I don't think any action I take is going to change that, except if I dash again. Okay, so I think that's one of those, like, fake wave dashes on a fish. It made it up, yes. I put it over there, I guess. I need to still have a dash, though. Okay. But I... I have to use my dash. Well, now the fish didn't... This timing is very specific. Okay, like that, but then what here? So I need a dash there. I do need a dash there. I can't have a dash there. Can I do something ridiculous? No, there's no way that would work. What's the right side of that thing look like? No, there's not enough room above to get around it. And also the fish. The fish just didn't... Fish didn't. Like I can't... I have to use my dash. Wait, maybe I can do one of those moves. Just keep holding jump and dash to the right. No? Ooh, that's too much explosion. Don't want that. Is there a way to make that work? Like, the timing is something I'm not yet figuring out. No, that's not what I want. Don't explode like that. Just regular explosion. Nope. Later. Okay, so I do need to hold right a little bit after the explosion has happened. Feels like it wants me to get there with a dash like this, but it also feels like that's not going to happen. Because I don't get enough... I'm holding jump the whole time. Is there a way I could maybe, like, maintain... Oh, there we go. Okay, so maintaining, I do the big explosion. I hold right, I maintain my right word... Yeah, hold right the entire time and jump. Do the dash, and I still keep my... It is kind of like an ultra. I still keep my momentum after bouncing on the thing. Okay, so step 2. With fishbowl, I guess I just pick it up, throw it left, dash up, left, and explode. Okay. Fish number 2 has gone to that orange outline, probably. So I probably want to dunk it downward as I ring the thing. It'll come back up to greet me again. I go dash up right to ring that thing, dash left, bounce on the fish again, and then just see what the state of the world looks like. So just hold jump the whole time, do that. Okay. Okay, I did some of those. Alright, so it raises to the second level. It raises to the second level. If I had held right a little more and dashed into that, I probably could have gotten back. That's very iffy. So trusting that outline, there will probably be some springs there that I can use to just pretty much do everything I need to, right? I just have to navigate the presence of the fish after that point. Maybe I'm racing? How fast does that thing move? Why did that not work? I think I didn't get the... Yeah, I didn't get the good explosion. Earlier. It's like an ultra. Has that sort of trajectory. Okay. Whoops, I forgot where I was aiming. Alright, I think this is mostly solved. Got a few little iffy things at the end, but like, oops, earlier parts seem pretty much the way I want them to be. Okay, so bounce, do this, maybe. Not so sure I want to dash up right there. I might want a different direction. Straight up so that I can not be as far right. That didn't quite work. I'm glad this is a lot simpler than the access to it. Like, it's intricate, but it's much more doable for me. Okay, so you need to get your inputs in the right order and the right timing. Like that. Okay, that's basically what I was trying to do, and it worked. Okay, great. Good enough for me. Strawberry is mine. Let's take the return trip. What? Okay, that's what it's like. Cool. Lock in checkpoint just in case that matters. Alright, so next time, this room again and the other side of it. Gonna figure out what's past that fish, and I think I understand everything leading up to there. And I don't have to do the fiddliest thing. Yeah, that was like my biggest failure point right there. And that's not involved in the second half of this. Alright, cool. See you next time for that.